Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. We are just a few days away from Tennessee's first ever appearance in the college football playoff. Tennessee, Ohio State going on the road. I think there are some opportunities in this matchup for Tennessee. We're going to be breaking that down live tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure you come join us for that. But it's also a busy time for Tennessee in the transfer portal. They had a busy weekend, had several guys in town, 3 visitors. I broke these down in more detail yesterday in the video. If you missed that, you want more specifics from those visits, go give that video a watch. But you had JVR Suggs, defensive lineman from LSU in town. James Thompson, a defensive lineman from Wisconsin, was in town. And then Wendell Moe Jr., interior offensive lineman from Arizona. He was here. He was in town. He has now been predicted to end up at Tennessee. He is trending, so I think Tennessee made some good movements over the weekend. But what we know so far, what we've seen them target interior offensive linemen. We've seen them target defensive linemen. We even saw that they had reached out to the running back Fluff Bothwell. Sounds like he is a guy that's looking for money. I don't know that Tennessee's really going to pursue that. But what we also know is Tennessee is going to have to add a wide receiver in the transfer portal. They're going to have to. You look at who you've lost: Caleb Webb, Chaz Nimrod, Nathan Laycock, Nate Spillman. And I know those guys weren't really productive. Those guys are kind of being recruited over here. But when you look at the room for next year, the guys that you're losing, the guys that you've lost to the transfer portal, in addition to losing Brew McCoy, in addition to losing Dante Thornton, who are out of eligibility. So when you look at that room for 2025, you've got Chris Brazzell coming back. You've got Mike Matthews. You've got Braylon Staley. You've got Squirrel White. That's it. That's all you've got in that room in 2025 outside of true freshmen. You've got Travis Smith, a 4-star prospect, 71st nationally in the On3 industry rankings. Rad Jackson, another 4-star prospect. He ranks inside the top 200. And then Joakim Dotson out of Memphis, Tennessee, a 3-star wide receiver. But what have we seen, right? What have we asked all year long? Where is Mike Matthews? We need Mike Matthews. Why is he not getting on the field? And one of the conversations we've had is that it takes time to learn this system, to learn this offense. So do you really trust those freshman wide receivers to come in and contribute early? I don't know. So can you bring in a veteran guy? And that's what we've not seen Tennessee target yet in the portal, is a wide receiver. Talked earlier about Isaiah Horton, the sophomore wide receiver out of Miami. A lot of people saying he's going to end up at Alabama. How hard does Tennessee push there? We will continue to keep an eye on that. But there is a new target in the transfer portal, and it is at the wide receiver position. We're going to get into it. We're going to talk about it. But as always, I need you guys to do me a favor. Smash the thumbs up just below this video. It is quick, it's free, and it is easy, and it helps this channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if it's your first time here on the Talkin VAWLS Network, welcome. We're not experts here. We're not insiders. We're not media. We don't pretend to be that. What we are is fans. This channel is for the fans, by the fans. If you like what we do, make sure you subscribe. Click that bell for notifications. You won't miss out when we go live or when we drop a video. Again, going to be live later tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Talkin VAWLS live. Eric Kane of VolQuest.com is going to be in the house. And then we'll get into this Ohio State matchup coming up on Saturday. We'll also be live Friday morning, 10 a.m. Boogie and the coaches, they're going to break down what Ohio State does offensively and defensively, give you some keys to the game. And we're going to talk about Ohio State on Friday morning, so tune in for that. But let's jump back into the transfer portal news. This is a name some of you guys have been throwing around. But look, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Josh Heupel works quietly behind the scenes. There is not a lot of news out there about Tennessee in the transfer portal until it happens. Look at Wendell Moe Jr. Wendell Moe Jr. is a guy that came into town, wrapped up his visit, left. We had no clue as fans. We had no clue he was even in town. No idea until the visit was over and the reports started to come out. Austin Price, best in the business. Best in the business when it comes to covering recruiting and inside information. He's pretty dang close to the source. I've not seen him talking much at all about the transfer portal. Is that by design? I don't know. Boogie got his tinfoil hat out early on this Wednesday morning, but let's talk about the portal. Oklahoma wide receiver Jalil Farooq tells rivals that he is entering the transfer portal. Farooq had 88 catches for 1,282 yards and 7 touchdowns in 4 seasons at Oklahoma. He has 1 year of eligibility remaining. Now, he was a 4-star prospect coming out of high school, a guy that Tennessee did offer. They offered back in December of 2019. He ranked 125th nationally, 21st as a wide receiver in that class. Here's the scouting report from Brian Doan, who's a national recruiting analyst over at 247 Sports. Says that he's got a good frame with arm length, agile, plays balanced, has a stop-start ability, strong hands, reliable pass catcher, comfortable in traffic, makes yards after the catch, releases well at the snap, tracks the ball well, strong route runner with understanding of spacing, speed to run past defender, adding upper body strength is needed, has to be more physical down the field, sometimes rounds, breaks in route. Tennessee to catch the ball against body downfield. Multi-year starter at a top 20 program, should develop into a day 3 NFL draft pick. So again, a guy that's got 1 year of eligibility. He's one and done, something I talk a lot about on this channel because a couple of the defensive linemen that Tennessee is targeting only have 1 year of eligibility. You can do that, I think, on the defensive line. I think one of the guys said he wanted to come in. He knew his goal was to get to the league, and he wanted to go to the place that was the best fit for him. And that's what I like about these veteran guys is they're no nonsense. They're all about business, and that they take their trips, they take their visits, they find the best fit, and then they transfer. Yes, sometimes it's about money, sometimes it's about an opportunity. But what concerns me at the wide receiver position is what we just talked about earlier with the freshman. 1 year of eligibility. What we have seen is it takes more than a year to learn this offense and be successful in this offense. We've seen it. We saw it with Dante Thornton, right? A guy that comes in and we're hyping him up. We're excited. We're hyping him up. We look at the athleticism and the speed and how he could be a big-time playmaker in this offense. His first year in the system, he struggled. He started off slow. Now they moved him outside, inside, so that's part of it too. But he's a guy that started off slow, and then it started to click for him. As we kind of got deeper into the season in that first year. And then this year, he was pretty dang successful. Led this team in receiving yards, led this team in receiving touchdowns in 2024. So it seems like it took him a year to grasp the system and start to get comfortable. And now we're seeing the same thing when it comes to Chris Brazzell. Another guy that comes in. We like the body type. We like the size, the athleticism, some of the plays he made before coming to Tennessee. We think he could come in and be successful in this offense. And he started slow, but he has started to come on as the season progresses. So I think next year, which will be year 2 for Chris Brazzell in this Josh Heupel offense, is when we will really see him start to shine. Now, he's got 2 years left. He's only a redshirt sophomore. So Chris Brazzell is a guy that I think could really shine in 2025 and maybe 2026 as well. So when you're looking to the portal with a guy like Jalil Farooq, a guy that's only got 1 year of eligibility, do you think he can come in and grasp this system and be successful with just 1 year? So that is a red flag for this one for me. Now, is Tennessee really interested? Now, I didn't see anything over at VolQuest, but what I did see is over at Vols 247. This is an update directly from them. Says injuries limited Farooq to just 2 games in 2024 for Oklahoma. He became a part of the receiver exodus for the Sooners after their first season in the SEC. The 6'1", 208-pound player played 4 seasons in Norman, caught 88 passes for 1,282 yards with 7 touchdowns, including 5 in 2022. He was a top 247 prospect coming out of high school in Maryland. 247 Sports has rated Farooq as a 3-star transfer, and Tennessee is one of the programs to express heavy interest in him. Per 247 Sports analyst Brian Doan, Farooq has a familial tie for the Vols. His cousin Idris is a freshman safety at Tennessee. So how much does that factor into it? How much does that relationship with Idris Farooq play into it? I'd heard they had brothers. I've heard they're cousins, but the confirmation is Idris Farooq and Jalil Farooq are cousins. So how much is that a factor here? But again, what the conversation for me with Jalil Farooq, and I think he could be successful in this offense. But what are your thoughts of him only having 1 year of eligibility? That's the hang up for me. That's the red flag for me. We'll continue to keep you guys up to date with the transfer portal. Again, if you missed the video yesterday, broke down all the visits. The visit from James Thompson, the defensive lineman out of Wisconsin. The visit from JVR Suggs. The visit from Wendell Moe Jr., who, again, has been predicted to Tennessee. And then also we got a visit coming up. Should be maybe today. I know it's sometime middle of the week. Josh Thompson, interior offensive lineman from Northwestern, is scheduled to be in town. So we will keep you up to date right here on the Talkin VAWLS Network. If you haven't done it yet, you're still hanging around watching this video, do me a favor and smash the thumbs up on the way out the door. Go check out the Talkin VAWLS merchandise. You can get that at bonfire.com/store/TalkinVAWLS. And also think about supporting this channel by becoming a member. You can hit that join button down below. There's also a link in the description for the merchandise, but also the memberships. It helps keep the lights on around here. It's only $1. $1 a month. That's all we ask. And what you get is custom Talkin VAWLS emojis, access to fan call-in shows, all kinds of fun perks and benefits. But if you don't have the money to give, don't give. Just hang out, be a part of this community, smash the thumbs up because it's quick, free, and easy. Jump into the comment section. Let's talk about Jalil Farooq because this is the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name's Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.